Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, date is 11th April 2023. Yeah, time right now is 8:58 morning. Okay, links put down below for what I'm about to speak. It seems that Dalai Lama apologizes after video shows him kissing the boy, asking him to suck my tongue. Okay. Uh, Seems that this happened in February 28th. I'll give my thoughts. And by the way, I have seen the video. I've seen the video, actual video. It was shared in my groups. And let me tell you, by no means is it funny. It is absolutely disturbing. It is disgusting. It is something that triggered a lot of anger and pain inside. Okay. And especially given the fact that I myself, as a small child, uh, I was sexually molested. I went through horrific uh, moments in my life as a child. And I've also dealt with clients or youngsters who have been through this horrific, unforgivable crime. So for me, when I saw that, it just brought back memories. Okay. And please don't ask me, share this video. It is a very disturbing, it's more like a pedophile video. I just couldn't bear to see it, but I did share it with my groups, with people, just to create the awareness, because I personally am disgusted with this character Dalai Lama. And I'll read out. It's from Now This News. Okay, it's on Instagram. So it seemed that the Dalai Lama apologized Monday after a video of him kissing a young boy on the lips and asking him to suck my tongue drew significant criticism online. Now, before you say, oh, he's a holiness, he didn't mean it that way, or my answer to you is very simple. Just imagine a man, not Dalai Lama, any man says this to your child, your little child takes your child and actually kisses the child on the lips, a small little 7-year-old or 8-year-old. Okay, kisses on the lips, and then says, and sticks out the tongue, because the Dalai Lama actually did that, sticks out the tongue and say, hey, suck on it. Ordinary man from the road or somebody, is that okay with you? I'm very sure none of you, not a single person, unless you have some mental, emotional issues, not a single human being would say this is acceptable. So then just having a title, whether the holiness or the royalty or the whatever, does not excuse this despicable human being with this despicable, unforgivable act. Okay. The video is filmed on February 28th in Dalai Lama's temple, Dharmashala, India. In the video, the young boy can be seen approaching the 87-year-old Buddhist leader and asking him for a hug. So that boy, must have looked at him as a father figure, as we tend to admire our role model. So maybe he must have looked at, he's my guru, he's my God, he's my role model. So he wanted a hug. Fine. The Dalai Lama calls the boy to the platform he's on. I've seen it, by the way, seen the video. He brings him close to him. Then the Dalai Lama calls the boy to the platform, motions to his cheek, say, first here. Okay. The boy kisses him on the cheek. Then the Dalai Lama says, I think here also, while gesturing on the lips. And this was the part that really got to me. And I'll tell you why. Okay. The leader then proceeds to kiss the boy on the mouth. The Dalai Lama then puts his forehead against the boy's forehead and says, and now suck my tongue, while proceeding to stick out his tongue. The boy sticks out his tongue before pulling away. Thankfully, the boy didn't do that. Okay. Now, let me tell you one thing, that it's not that he's 87 or 90 years old or this is spiritual. No, there is no spiritual or religious tradition which says you should sexually indulge with a small child. Okay? I mean, show me which religion says it's okay to do this sexual acts. And that is why even in Islam, when you have Muslims who justify Prophet Muhammad was 50 and this girl was 6 years old and he consummated her and blessed her. I'm sorry, for me, that is very disturbing, very disgusting, it's unacceptable. Okay. Whether it is Islam or whether it is, and people like to justify, no, he didn't touch her until she was 12, until she got her periods. I'm sorry, it's sick. Okay. If you have a 50-year-old man do that with a child, any age, you can't justify that. It's sick, it's shit. Okay. So whether it's Islam, whether it's Hinduism, whether it's Christianity, whether it's Buddhism, any religion in the world, if they have a grown-ass man do that to a child, I'm sorry, I find it disgusting. Okay. In fact, we find it disgusting if you were to do it to another human being. Okay. But then we are okay with it if two consulting adults they do it. But this was a child. And now here it says the video has sparked outrage. Many social media users concerned, condemning the Buddhist leader's action, and some calling for disgusting and abusive, according to NPR. The Dalai Lama's office issued a statement on Monday apologizing for the incident. Yeah, only because he got exposed, he's apologizing. The statement reads, "The Holiness wishes to apologize to the boy and his family, as well as many friends across the world, for the hurts his words have caused." I want to give this man such bad words. It's like my blood is boiling to the point where I really wish he not only gets jailed, they should give him the death penalty. They should name and shame him and destroy him for what he did, for this action of sexually indulging with a boy. I'm sorry that it's not that he did harmless. There is no harmless in a man asking a sexual act with a small boy. That means for him to feel that this is normal means he has thought about it, he has done it many times before. And we don't know what these guys do. Whatever holiness title you want to put holiness, we don't know what they do behind the four walls. Okay. His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent way and playful way. Even in public before cameras, he regrets the incident. This is not innocent. This is not playful. To tell a small child, suck my tongue, is not playful. Kiss me on the lips is not playful. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't find anything playful about this. Okay. And remember what I told you. Had it been done by somebody else, a grown-ass man, maybe people would have killed that person. Seriously. Okay. So for me, what he did is unacceptable. Before I used to think this guy is at least one human being has decency and values. I mean, if you're so sexually frustrated that you need to ejaculate and you need to satisfy yourself, do it with adults, no? Don't do it with children, man. Goddamn, if you're so frustrated and you can't get an adult, go do it with a bloody animal. Like, you have this Vice documentary online that says people having sex with donkeys. Yeah, go do that, no? Be playful there, no? I just hope small children are kept away from this human being. Okay, he's a human being. For me, he's not a god. I'm sorry. He's a human being. And from now on, people use their common sense and I'm glad he got exposed. I'm glad that the reality came out. Who knows what these people do behind closed doors? Especially people in power, people who have this title, holiness. And that's why, even the Christian church, why I hate the Pope is because he being the leader, he has protected all these pedophile priests who have done so much of harm to so many children. And I've also experienced priests, when you go for blessing, they come, they hug you, and then they, do, like they hold your hand and I don't know what it is with the finger, they do something. I've experienced, and I'm sorry, but I don't find this acceptable. There are a lot of pedophiles out there, and the West says what? People who are attracted to small people. Small people mean children, and they want to normalize it. I'm sorry, there's nothing normal about this. I just hope this guy gets. Obviously, if he's holiness and all that, they'll not do anything to him because he's very powerful and supposed to be this holy leader. I just hope that social media users or people who have common sense and decency name and shame this guy, and people keep away, especially their children. Adults, you want to go meet him, kiss him, do whatever you want, fine. Children, please keep children away from such sick individuals. I don't have any respect and any regard for this pedophile, and that's my opinion. And this comes from a young man who, at the age of 7, encountered the horrific sexual acts of a grown-ass man that did it every single day until I had the courage to get out. And unfortunately, in my case, even my parents didn't support me on it. Okay? Good, bad, ugly. Let me know what are your thoughts. But for me, this guy, I'm sorry, he is as bad as Prophet Muhammad, and he is as bad as any horrible pedophile that you meet. Should not exist in our society. Chemically castrated, physically castrated, named and shamed, even if they are killed by law, legally, yeah? If they are killed by, death sentence, I'd be very happy. We do not need such individuals. This is my opinion. Let me know what is yours. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free to comment down below. This is me signing off.